Ryan and Claire bought their first home. Excited, proud, ready. 12 months later, they had spent $43,000. They hadn't planned to spend. Not on the home itself. On 6 mistakes that almost every first home buyer makes because nobody told them what they didn't know before they signed. In this video, I'm going to show you all 6 mistakes, what each one cost Ryan and Claire specifically, and what to do instead. Stay with me. Before I show you the 6 mistakes, I need to explain why first home buyers are particularly vulnerable to them. First home buyers operate under 2 pressures simultaneously. Emotional pressure. This is the home they want, and fear of losing it creates urgency that compresses decision-making, and information pressure. The buying process involves legal documents, financial products, building reports, contract terms, negotiation, inspections, most of it in a compressed time frame for the first time, without the experience to know what matters and what doesn't. These 2 pressures together create the conditions for expensive mistakes. Here's the twist. None of Ryan and Claire's 6 mistakes were dramatic. None involved recklessness. All of them were the result of not knowing what experienced buyers know. That's why this video exists. The 6 mistakes, one by one. Mistake 1, skipping the building inspection. Ryan and Claire loved the home. They didn't want bad news, so they skipped the building inspection to save $500 and avoid disappointment. 6 months after moving in, the roof needed significant repair. $11,400. A building inspection would have revealed the issue, given them negotiating power, or saved them from buying entirely. Cost of skipping, $11,400. Cost of the inspection, $500. Mistake 2, borrowing at maximum approval. The bank approved them for $620,000. They spent $595,000, still close to maximum, as shown in a previous video. House poor within 18 months. The cost, financial stress for years. Mistake 3, not shopping mortgage rates. They went with the first lender who approved them. Their rate, 6.8%. A broker later showed them they qualified for 6.2% elsewhere on a $595,000 loan over 30 years. That 0.6% difference cost approximately $72,000 in additional interest over the life of the loan. Mistake 4, underestimating closing costs. Stamp duty, legal fees, loan establishment fees, building inspection, pest inspection, moving costs, first home connection costs. Ryan and Claire budgeted $8,000. The actual total, $23,400. The shortfall came from emergency savings. That took 2 years to rebuild. Mistake 5, buying on emotion. They fell in love with a property and paid $18,000 above their ceiling because they couldn't imagine losing it. Emotion in negotiation almost always costs money. Mistake 6, no buffer after purchase. After deposit and closing costs, they had $2,200 left in savings. The hot water system failed. 3 weeks after moving in, $1,600. They managed, but barely. Here's the most important twist. Ryan and Claire's 6 mistakes cost approximately $43,000, plus $72,000 in excess lifetime interest. None of it was careless. All of it was avoidable, with information they didn't have, before they needed it. What prepared first buyers do instead? They always get a building inspection. No matter how much they want the property, they borrow significantly below maximum approval, not at it. They use a mortgage broker to compare multiple lenders before committing. They budget closing costs at 4% to 5% of purchase price. not a flat estimate. They set a maximum price before viewing and don't adjust it emotionally during the process. And they maintain a buffer of at least $15,000 to $20,000. After all, purchase costs are paid. Here's the most important twist. These 6 things require no extra income, no special connections, just information, applied before the decision, rather than discovered after. Ryan and Claire spent $43,000 they hadn't planned, plus $72,000 in excess interest over their loan. Not from bad decisions, from decisions made without the right information. This video just opened a window for you. You've seen the 6 mistakes, what each one costs, and what to do instead. What you do with that window is completely yours, because everyone's situation is different. One question before you go. Did you make any of these mistakes? Or almost make them? Drop it in the comments. Next week, buy or keep renting. The honest mathematical comparison. For your specific situation. Subscribe, hit the bell. See you next week. Educational content only, not financial, legal, or real estate advice. Always consult a qualified professional in your area.